Greetings everyone, and welcome back to the Hourglass. Welcome if you are new. We're going to do a divine masculine energy tap today. Keep in mind, divine masculine could be a male or a female. This could also resonate with the divine masculine energy within you that needs some type of insight, confirmation as well. You are on a twin flame journey. It's also a soul ascension journey. It's not all about getting into union with your divine masculine. You have met this person because you share the same soul, the same energy frequency, but you may be on two different levels of consciousness. All right. The goal is to have balance and complementary energy so you guys could work together. So the both of you have a lot of karmic patterns, situations to break out of. Sometimes it takes us longer than others. This is why the compassionate or the forgiveness card always pops up, because we have to learn the fruits of the gifts of God, which is patience. One of them is patience. Patience is a virtue, right? That's one of the fruits from the Most High Divine. So every time we do any type of twin flame, anything, a lot of compassion and forgiveness is needed. And that's where we get stuck on, because we're unable to even forgive ourselves for being a part of things that later we see that it was just not healthy. We start to feel a little bit negative about the whole situation. When again, in fact, this is just another karmic lesson to break out of. So some of us are still going through it. Some of us are in union. We congratulate those that are in union and still working together. Round of applause for that hard work, raising the vibration of the new earth. All right, that's enough shuffling. My cards feel very clear. Hope each and every one of you are doing great. Go and big up yourself if you are a true divine masculine, true divine feminine. All right, divine masculine, what are you working on when it comes to your soul ascension or the twin flame journey? What is divine masculine working on? What is this divine masculine working on? I heard both darkness and light. All right, so they're working on divine timing and surrendering to prayer. Very interesting. So your divine masculine may be religious, they may not be, but from what I'm seeing, they're giving themselves completely over to prayer. It says, give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the ethers, and answers and support will arrive. So this divine masculine, not all the divine masculine energy taps are going to resonate with your particular divine masculine, but you're still welcome to stay and listen. So I definitely pick up that this divine masculine, whether they know it or not, they have been sending out prayers from their heart, and they may be receiving a lot of support from the ethers, whether it's physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. It's on different platforms for these divine masculines. For divine timing, it says sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. It's a goal. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust that the ethers and trust the universal flow. All right, so surrender to play. All right, so your divine masculine may be getting in the mood of playtime. They're taking a break from a goal that isn't manifesting fast enough. This could be excuse me, I'm sorry there. This could be manifesting the divine feminine, or even communication, connection, even unity or union with the divine feminine. This could be other things in your divine masculine outside of this twin flame connection as well, that is just not manifesting on their time. All right, so they may need to learn patience and trust. They could be getting universal information, or their guides are communicating by sending them things that they see in their dreams. It's like a confirmation in the outside world. So they may be surrendering at this time, kind of like taking a break, or they need to take a break to rejuvenate. They need to go and have some fun. So what is your divine masculine doing for fun? So let's see, who are they praying about? What are they praying about? Let's see all of that stuff. So divine timing, what is that about when it comes to this divine masculine? Divine timing, what is this about? Yeah, they want abundance, but in what? You could be abundant in a lot of things. Is it in the mindset? Serendipity. So a lot of miracles I feel are happening. Majestic things, or your divine masculine may be feeling not as majestic as they usually feel. It's like something feels like it's gloomy for your divine masculine. They may be hiding out as well, or again they could be hiding out as playtime as well. So they may be getting away by themselves. You know, if this pertains to the divine feminine, this divine masculine is losing patience. It's not happening fast enough. They feel like it may be an uphill battle, whatever case you guys may be dealing with right now. Something is very obvious, though, that they need to start trusting, or it's very obvious that their ego may be in control on how fast they want to manifest things. Hey, tell me about surrender to prayer. What is this about? Avoiding conflict. So yeah, whoever this divine masculine, they may feel like coming towards the divine feminine because they feel like you guys lost compatibility for some reason. Maybe you guys are not seeing eye to eye, or you're moving in two different directions in life right now. There's many obstacles that the both of you are dealing with right now. And coming from a divine masculine energy, it's like coming to the divine feminine is going to be an uphill battle. It's going to take some time. Whatever they did, they know that it's going to take some time to put in. It's going to take some effort. But it feels like they know it's not going to happen fast enough for them, is what I'm getting. So they're surrendering to prayer. It's like they're giving the ethers the opportunity to resolve some type of conflict when it comes to love and understanding. This divine masculine feels like you guys are not on the same wavelength, and it's going to take more. It's like I just heard, it's going to take God come into the divine feminine to show her, you know, that this is what I want to do, or this is where you should be. This person is really big on time. Maybe they move around a lot. They always have to be someplace at a time. You know, their life could be very scheduled or planned out. Time may not even be theirs. Maybe they mentioned something to you like to that effect. Time is not mine. It feels like time is not mine. Maybe they have some things that they have to take care of as well that got in the way. For some of you, this is an ill parent. And they kind of like hide. We see hiding here as well. I mentioned it here, looking at this thing, and now we have it here. This divine masculine frequently hides. So maybe their time is accounted for, and they have to like literally hide to catch their breath. This person is very gloomy. They're ready to have some fun here. They're ready to do some fun things. They feel dull. How is this divine masculine feeling about their divine feminine? Yeah, the ethers has been giving your divine masculine a lot of support in some other endeavors as well. They may be seeing shooting stars. They may be stargazing at night, making wishes. What is that? Surprised. All right, so they feel, because I asked how the divine masculine feels about the divine feminine. So when it comes to their divine feminine, they feel like a surprise passion for you. It's like they needed time and some type of space to evaluate the things that was going on in their life. And the divine feminine was like a surprise. I just heard like a surprise element in this divine masculine's life. You help them to let go of some things, hey. And that was very astonishing in itself. And I feel like they question why they hide from coming forward. It's like they rationalize, if I come forward to the divine feminine and try to resolve some type of conflict that involves love and understanding, it's not gonna take off fast enough for me. It feels like an uphill battle. I feel like I have to put in extra now, or I feel like I have to do more. So you surprise this divine masculine with the passion, with the innocence they feel towards this connection. It's like, when I say innocence, even though some foul shit may have taken place, their heart feels filled with this like innocent love, or this innocent type of connection towards the divine feminine. It's nothing really complicated. It's just that this divine masculine knows that they want things to be speedy here, or they're trying to figure out how they're going to fit all of this with the things that they have going on already. Because I feel like they're hiding out from something else. This could be a job. This could be a caretaker. Yeah. All right, so they feel discouraged because they're tired of getting hurt. They get excited, it feels fun, and then here comes the bumps or some type of interruption, unexpected interruption, or they're not careful here and they get hurt and dispirited from this divine feminine. We have grateful and excited. So they want excitement in their life with the divine feminine, but they feel like the compatibility is lacking here, because there needs to be honest communication. It's like you guys need to discuss your needs and desires, but it's lacking that. It's like this divine masculine may feel like they put in work already, and then having to redo everything, it feels like it's going to be too much work, or it's going to be too exhausting. It's like, it feels like it's impossible. Almost like, I don't know, they just feel very discouraged about getting back up on this ride. This person could be very athletic. They may be into a lot of sports, or a lot of they like to be outdoors a lot as well. So they may want to get in connections with you, divine feminine, to ride bikes. We have going fishing here. We have going sailing. We have going flying. This person may want to take you on a plane show, or when you go up in the sky, it's just a private air tour, or whatever you call it. It's like all of these what ifs makes this person excited. They may also see a lot of commercial advertisements, and they think about the divine feminine, and this makes them very excited or enthusiastic about the journey. You get what I'm saying? So let's see. Yeah, I feel like this person may like to be out a lot. This may be somebody that's very adventurous, or they like going different places. Maybe they're not as adventurous. Maybe they just like traveling and going to new places. Something about restaurants. So they may know a lot of restaurants, because they, you know, they try different foods, or they try different food places. Yeah, they feel like they're not good at this. I'm always doing something wrong, or I just can't get the hang of this thing. But they prayed about it. They prayed that somehow it would be resolved through love and understanding. So whatever your divine masculine did, or whatever happened the last time to cause separation, they're praying that you have love and understanding for the situation and the both of you. But they may feel like you have gone, or you're not seeing eye to eye. You guys are in two different paths. You can't seem to meet in the middle, and it feels like an uphill battle. But they're very startled, or they're surprised, astonished by the divine. They could also be getting surprised by the answers they're receiving from the universe or the ethers, hey, about resolving the conflict. Who are the key characters, hey? We have the Six of Cups. You may be dealing with a water sign. We have Scorpio energy. So this person may be very not only nostalgic, but they feel like they want to indulge in the Six of Cups energy. They have some memories or they have visions of doing things. Maybe you guys really were out there doing things together as well, and they dwell on those memories. They're very sentimental towards you about this divine feminine. They want to be more sharing and open. It's like they want to share more discoveries, or they want to be more helpful. Let me see something here. Yeah, I feel like they want to be more helpful with the Six of Cups. They want to show you things. They want to share things with you. It's like they want to go on outdoorsy things. Just digesting the cards. You guys seem very similar in fashion as well. Seems very, it could be a Pisces and a Scorpio energy here. Yeah, all right. So with the Six of Cups, there's innocence here or purity in the things that they think or their intentions here. This could be very secret emotions. They secretly are very nostalgic about the divine feminine. They could be waiting patiently to manifest, or they've been waiting patiently to manifest doing things with you in outdoors style. They seem sincere thus far with the Six of Pentacles energy. I'm not gonna lie. They seem very sincere here. All right, so let's see. Let's keep going and see what happens. My throat started to tickle me there. Let's see. Ooh, what else is going on with this divine masculine? So they're very dreamy right now. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So they may be feeling like right now they're good doing their thing. They could be putting their money together, getting their coins together. But half the time when I see the Nine of Pentacles, this divine masculine may feel like they get more things done by themselves, or staying by themselves, working alone. So divine feminines, you may be a distraction, or these secret nostalgic memories or thoughts is very distracting to you. It's like they push themselves to be very focused with the Nine of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Doesn't have to be. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this person is striving to be very reliable, or they're very reliable in somebody's life. Like I felt like it was a parent. They could have spouses that they're taking care of with their children. But they feel better working alone here. Maybe they feel more relaxed when only them could see their failures as well. But they're working on something here. And they're wanting it to manifest with the Nine of Pentacles energy. This person could be into home improvements with the Nine of Pentacles. Very independent. Could be their businesses maybe thriving at this time. Or this is where they need to have patience. They want their business to manifest, or it's not manifesting fast enough. They could have struggled with some financial setbacks, and this is why we have discouraged. They feel like they can't take a break because whatever setbacks they endured. Tell me more. The Ace of Swords. So this person, this divine masculine, could definitely want to communicate, or they have decided to put down something that was burdening them, deciding to cut away something here with the Ace of Swords. Could be they're having a breakthrough with clarity as well. Maybe there's something they want to talk to you about. Kind of being single or independent. They need to be independent right now. All aces talk about new beginnings. So they could have a new clarity, a new way of thinking right now about success, or they need to have a new thinking here when it comes to divine timing. You guys may not even be talking right now, and this is why the Ace of Swords is coming up. They feel discouraged to communicate or reach out. They feel like they don't have time for themselves. Like time, maybe whatever this divine masculine has going on, they just don't have time. They feel like they don't have time, or they're not making time. They may not even be communicating how they're truly feeling to those around them as well. Maybe they're maybe they're taking on other people's responsibility, or they're not wanting to be responsible. You know, they're tired of being responsible. They know the divine feminine may be looking for them, or they just feel like they're either thinking back on when they hid from the divine feminine's love, or now they're in where they're at, and they're thinking about how the divine feminine used to reach out. Maybe they're seeing a lot of signs that the divine feminine may be reaching out, but they need to resolve this conflict either between the both of you or people around them. Tell me more about the Six of Cups energy. We have the Eight of Pentacles. This person is working on their coins. They think about you. They have a lot of innocent visions or memories about the both of you. We have the Eight of Pentacles, could be a Virgo. So they may be putting in a lot of time on their projects as well. So their life is basically in routine here. You know, this person may pay extra attention to details. They're very attentive. They may have a passion for making money. Money may be just their thing. Divine masculine could be a female as well. So this may be a very independent woman, you know, in this divine masculine's energy. Could be working some type of dead-end job, or they may have clarity that what they're working on may not be as profitable. And that may be adding to them feeling very discouraged to communicate or resolve any conflict with divine feminine. It may also be that they have a lot of, they may not know how to communicate clearly what they're thinking here. They don't know how to get you to understand something here. They may be just really silent and, you know, keeping their head down with the Eight of Pentacles. Very independent, keeping to themselves. Energy with the Eight and the Nine of Pentacles, you guys. They may not be, if some setbacks here, they may not be getting the results that they want. It's like whatever they're into, they're not seeing the results that they want, or they're not getting it fast enough. Tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles. They should have worked on this more with the divine feminine. Okay, so they should have put in more time. This is what they may be thinking on when they hold on to some type of memories. Maybe you guys shared some, if you guys never met. It's like they want to have something already together, or they may be feeling like they have too much work. Too much to work on. The Sun, very apparent here. Something is obvious. What is obvious here? That they want to be independent. They feel happier independent. In an independent energy. Yeah. So they may have been very surprised how independent the divine feminine could be as well. You know, how much clarity has came from the divine feminine. They're very surprised on how well you guys may have been compatible in the beginning. These are things that they were not paying attention to until they fell and had to get back up again. So it's like, I'm discouraged from getting back up on this journey, but I think back on how pleasant things were between the both of us, how much of in harmony. This could have been a Cancer with Leo, but this person may be a piece of work here as well, you know, having to be second to their independency may be a huge issue here. It's like they don't want to be responsible for others, just themselves. They feel happy like that as well. Four of Swords with the Ace of Swords. So we have conflict again. If we put 4 and 1 together, we have 5. That's the 5 of Swords. So you guys may have went through power struggles with this Divine Masculine. There could have been a lot of unresolved conflicts that you guys never talked on, or this person didn't want to talk about. They feel more happier by themselves with the Sun, but a lot of things are becoming more obvious to this person while they're independent, or they're feeling like, you know, I'm not cut out, or they feel like they're not cut out, or the compatibility is lost between the both of you. So maybe I'm happier, maybe I'm supposed to be independent and alone. They're just feeling like it was just too many conflict, or this conflict that you guys have going on right now, they're very discouraged from even dealing with it. So they gave it to the ethers. They put it in the universe's hands. Maybe they try to come back and communicate, and they messed up on their words. Yeah, it's a big lack of communication with the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords energy. It caused a lot of assumptions that led to deceptions here, that led to, could be, okay. So this Divine Masculine, instead of trying to clear some things up with you, they let tension get in the way as well. You know, there could have been blowouts about not putting enough time into the Divine Feminine, always working, using work as an excuse. This person feels damn near happy when they have money, all right? And they want you to understand that, but they don't communicate that, because it's like, it sounds like you're second to their independence and money. They still hold a lot of resentments from the past hurts. This is what discouraged them to come forward again, but they get really excited daydreaming. You know, this person in this Four of Swords, they may be just sleeping on the truth here, sleeping on communication. We have death. With some Scorpio energy. Overall energy, they feel like the excitement is done. They may feel like the Divine Feminine is like giving up as well, or putting this thing to rest. Had this transformation, and part of this transformation is putting this compatibility to end. It's done. So your Divine Masculine may be walking around gloomy, what do you call that? Sulking, because they convinced themselves the compatibility is over. Someone had a transformation, and they just feel like the compatibility is done. It's dead. You know, you may have lost interest. You may be a person that doesn't show any interest at all. When you know, they keep holding on to how good things was in the past. That Death card, though. What it looks like to me is that they know you had a transformation. You may have given yourself closure about the situation with your Divine Masculine. There was some type of lonely departure. A sad departure here. heartbreak. Someone isn't sure about this love. So your divine masculine may not be sure anymore. You may not be sure. Both of you may be feeling this way, but they're still excited about what could happen, or they're still very taken back by the memories or how they think, or even the answers that's coming from the universe. They're very like startled about the answers they're receiving. So some of them could be getting readings about you, or they follow a page that talks about the feminine and they're getting some type of insight that way. Long-term dating. So they may not be understanding how they're going to fit this long-term dating, because they want to date for marriage, or they may be picking up the divine feminine may want a commitment, and they're not sure because it's too much red flags here, especially with their independency. And we have a lot of tension going on here, battle of the wills. Some of you are having a hard time meeting in the middle, but there is happiness. This person may feel, or they may come to the understanding that they feel better in independent and working with their head down. This person has a lot of resentments from things that they lost. They may still feel very resentful towards themselves, towards the divine feminine, towards it could be numerous of things, but they feel very discouraged, divine feminine. They feel like it's over. The compatibility is no more. There's a lack of communication, a lack of honesty. We have spell work. Some of you could be performing candle magic, lighting candles. And spell work doesn't have to consist of magic. It could be, you lighting candles of affirmation, stuff like that. Saying affirmation, all of those are spelling words, spell work, right? This divine masculine, so we have a street walker. This person could be living in the fast lane, a night walker. So this could be someone that, again, chases money. They may do a lot of disrespectful things for money because of their impatient ways, or a lot of sketchy shit that causes a lot of conflict and tension in their life. Some of them may be feeling like it's safer for the divine feminine not to be involved. This is why we have independence with the sun. I'm not feeling like it's so happy, but I feel like it's obvious. Something is very obvious, the reason why they stay independent and head down. Some of them may be into really fast money, and it's dangerous for the divine feminine or people that they care about. This fast life may be also causing a lot of surprise elements or interruptions, and this discouraged them from even having this long term, because their life of making a living may not be suitable for anything that's long term or commitments. My darkness is bigger than my will to heal. Self-absorbed and content. This is where we have the Nine of Pentacles with the sun. They're content with what they're doing, but they're seeing a lot of signs and answers about how to resolve this conflict, but they may be very discouraged to do so. So this divine masculine may feel like they know it all, or they have this mindset by any means necessary with the Five of Swords energy. You've seen under my heart shell, experience what few have ever. That card is frequently coming up today. So you have seen your divine masculine's true side in whether it's flashes, glimpses, whether you have seen them, they let you see who they are, what they're about. That's most than anybody else has ever seen. So they may be even seeing that as a confirmation that you're able to get thus far as well. But there's a lot of delays in happiness as well. This person may be very dead inside as well, or they feel dead inside, and the divine feminine surprised them. You know, how deep they feel passionately about you. You may push this person to take time to evaluate the things in their life. Yeah, so they may be looking at you as something that's very delicate, very precious to them. For some of you, this is something to do with a caretaker. Your divine masculine may be a caretaker, and they have a pretty tight schedule or routine here. And this is causing them to feel imbalanced or very indecisive here as well. They feel liberated alone. Maybe they don't want to have to keep explaining certain things. So it just feels better to be alone. Found the truth beneath the lies, discovering or discovery, new understandings. That could be coming along with death. Your divine masculine had a transformation, and now it's time to play. It's time to take a break from this painful transformation. They're really excited about what's new, what's on the horizon for them. Sexually frustrated, dissatisfied with my options, my needs are not being met. So it doesn't have to stop at sexual frustration. It could mean that whatever they're doing, it's not about what they need, it's what they have to do. So they're sacrificing, or they may be transforming that as well, putting an end to doing things that's not meeting their needs, messing with people, ending situations that was causing too much conflict and tension and resentments. Hey, my darkness is bigger than my will to heal. So that came up twice. So, you may have a divine masculine, even though they're transforming, could be on a cellular level, on a spiritual level, they're unwilling to change how they make their money. Some of them may be getting really smart at what they're doing as well. We have the death card, so that could talk about a painful ending. So this may be a warning for some divine masculines that if you're stuck in your ways, in your ego ways of fast money, there could be a painful ending. So take heed. It says, desperate to prove myself, personal demons, living up to others' demands and opinions, have little to do with your interest. So like I said, whatever your divine masculine is doing is not of their highest good, but they have something to prove here. And it could be proved to themselves or to people around them that they have power struggles with. Could even be with a divine feminine. There's a lot of gossip. They may have someone that's around you that's updating you as well. They may have had some rumors around the both of you at one point. My pride wouldn't let me reach out. Didn't deserve you. This person may feel like they're very abusive or they're bad for your health, but they do want to have sex with you. We saw pin you down. So they may feel like right now how they make their living or the life that they live, it's bad for your health. All right, and they feel more content on their own or independent. You're beautiful. You're a beautiful soul. I just don't think I can make you happy. You guys have very different outlooks here. You may have friend zone your divine masculine, or your masculine friend zone you to avoid resolving conflicts as well. It's like, here we go again. I've misused. So this person, this divine masculine, their heart has been crushed. All right? They're confused. They don't understand. So this may be someone of, let me see. They may be on a wave where they're still having to tune into their inner world. They may not be able to observe stories from their ego. All right? So they're not able to view their situation from a third party perspective. So they're unable to detach from their ego. All right, they may be very triggered, or they kind of have this self-awareness that when they're triggered, their ego takes full force. You may be dealing with a runner dynamic that goes into no contact. They're still ghosting, this hot and cold energy. They're desperately holding on to a way of making money, even though it's not giving them what they need. They have a point to prove, so their ego is on the forefront. So you may be dealing with somebody that has a hard time transitioning from their ego or faith-based reality to a more spiritual awakening. All right, they're still battling with their ego and their will here. All right, so you may be dealing with a runner, or this is a runner dynamic. You may be in a rubber band effect where this person runs every time they're triggered to overcome something or resolve things, to come up with a solution. They run. They rather hold on to their ego, their old ways of doing things. So they're not able to look at their situation from a third party or from a third point of view, if you get what I'm saying. So, but you guys are having telepathy. I feel like this person is telepathically communicating with you, but they're unable to explore their darkness and have a solution. Hey, and this is why we have death, because they're probably in this transition phase, unable to have put that ego to death as well. I never planned on feeling this deep for you. Overwhelmed and can't move on. Yeah, they're constantly thinking about you, thinking about what they could be doing with you, where they could take you with this money that they're maybe making or wanting to make. So that may be some type of goal of theirs that motivates them to keep doing what they're doing. They may feel like this is the best they could do, their ego. I wonder what you think and feel about me. Do you still care? So yeah, you guys, the compatibility has fizzled out, or this divine masculine seems to think so. Walking on eggshells, can't speak the truth, want to pin you down, pound you, then make you come again and again. So they are self-sabotaging from communicating here with the Ace of Swords. Think about it a lot. They may masturbate in bed with the Four of Swords. Resting, going out in the streets, driving up and down, living a very edgy life. They're on the edge, living dangerously. It doesn't have to be that for each and every one of you. This could be someone that's just really into work. They have a point to prove. Maybe they're in a very competitive industry as well. You take my breath away. I love you. There's a strong, fiery passion here. You make this person feel alive. They love the way how you love them without fear. You're too attached to the how. Resistance, blocks. Too serious about the process. It's getting heavy. So somebody is just too serious about the outcome here. This could be your divine masculine, you know, wanting things to manifest fast. It's not fast enough here. So they're too attached to the outcomes of things here. One more card. One more card. Close this up. I never planned on feeling this deep for you. Overwhelmed. Can't move on. Share your mud with me. So they do want to have this heart-to-heart conversations, but they're not going to start or repeat something here. It's like, I keep hearing the phrase, here we go again. Here we go again. I don't know what's that about, but I'm hearing it. Here we go again. They just want to play around. They want to, you know, break out of whatever routine. This could be something that they feel it's an outcome here. Perfect timing. For some of you, what's happening right now, it's supposed to be happening with divine timing. We see divine timing, and then we have perfect timing. It may be your divine masculine seeing a lot of answers, talking about it's the perfect time to reach out and communicate. They may feel like you're going to reject them or walk away, and they're going to be left with a lot of things to say, or this happened before. So it says, don't stop. Abundance, no need to worry, and it's up to you. So divine masculine, this may be their energy. Choose another direction. Yeah, I was feeling that. This divine masculine, they need to wake up to the truth about what abundance really is. This could be something that's a wedge head. They're not truly understanding what's abundance. So, you know, they may be very worried, and they're worried for the wrong things here. Discouraged and worried about the wrong things. It's up to this divine masculine to pull through in this transition. But they need to choose a new direction. It's like they're having transformation, but they're holding on to things. So it's keeping them stuck. It's not completing this transformation. They really need to choose a new direction in life. because they're like putting a hold on their manifestations of abundance. But this is not the correct, this is not the abundance of their best interest. All right. So they're told not to get discouraged, to keep going through this transformation. Don't stop. Because this divine masculine, you know, their pride is really bigger than the will to heal, hey. But they're on it. They're where they're supposed to be. All right. So divine feminine, you don't stop either. You keep going on your mission to abundance. You guys may meet on the road sooner or later. All right. So if this if you did enjoy this insight, please go and big up yourself in the comment box below. Thank you guys for your spiritual and gratitude donations, tips to all these free readings as well. So I do have another additional message here. Divine feminine, is really up to you if you want to resolve this conflict with your divine masculine, but you need to choose a new direction or a new approach on how to do that. You know, because this person can't move on from you, divine feminine, but they're very discouraged and having to work through the kinks here. This person may have a hard time saying what they feel or think. And that is very discouraging as well to this divine masculine, because it's like they feel like they make things worse. So with the 9 of Pentacles and the Sun, they feel more content and relaxed, alone, or independent in their work. All right. So yeah, go and big up yourself. See you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.